Hi, this is Sal Jade from the Psychic Healing Academy, and welcome to day 22 of manifesting your goals and dreams with the spiritual guidance from the Psychic Healing Academy and how to stay positive and motivated while you're manifesting your goals. So today I wanted to talk about the very vital role of solitude in manifesting your goals and being able to stay on track and being able to stay focused and motivated while you're manifesting. Often when clients come and see me and they're working on a really big project, like they're either trying to get a new job or they're trying to attract new clients to a project, or they're working on an artistic project and they're wanting, some really insightful psychic information or clairvoyant information about their journey, very often one of the most common cards that comes up is this one, which is the Hermit. And the Hermit in the tarot is, some people can kind of get a bit frightened by it because they're going to be like, oh, what, I'm going to end up on my own? And it's not that. It's about the vital spiritual lesson of embracing solitude and being able to go within and avoid society for a while in order to be the very best that you can be while you're manifesting something. Now, I don't want you to get confused and say that, I suddenly think I'm saying, well, go and live in a cave in Tibet. That's how you're going to manifest everything. Because obviously that's not completely realistic for people. But what it is it's about being able to just take a break from the constant socializing, take a break from feeling obligated to friends and family to constantly be going out and constantly be doing things and constantly be attending social gatherings. Because what this can do is it can really distract you from your path. It can distract you from your process, and it can often block you from being able to get the really useful information that you need from spirit to be able to take the next steps towards your goals and what you need. And the reason this is because we are all energy fields. So we're all energy, and in order to be at the top of our very vibrational high and to be bringing in the information we need from spirit and to be also bringing in, and recognizing the signs, we need to be clear. And what I mean by clear is we need our auric field, so that's the energy field that is around us, to be as clear as possible. Now, unfortunately, as soon as you encounter another human being, and especially, thinking about the proximity of where they are to you, your auric field will mingle with theirs. And again, I don't want you to be frightened about this and run around, freaking out about your auric field. But what it does is it means that any energetic experiences they are having, you will start to experiencing them as well. And that is particularly if you are empathic or intuitive, or if you're feeling really vulnerable or tired or exhausted, you will pick up on their energy and their story can start becoming your story. And this can really knock you off your path. So to give a brief example, the other day I was walking along the beach doing my morning ritual with my husband, where we were talking about our gratitude and what we wanted to accomplish for the day. And there was a lot of space around us, and there was the beach and we felt really good, and I was really, I was buzzing. And suddenly we walked into the middle of this massive crowd of swimmers that were about to start swimming at the beach. And it was almost like this huge dark cloud just came over me. And as we walked out the other side, I just started getting this almost like a mini anxiety attack. And I was like, and I could start feeling myself getting a cold sore, and I was really like that. And I kind of bluntly sort of stopped in the middle of the path and said to my husband, and he looked at me really funny and went, what's going on with you? And I said, I don't know, like I just, and I could feel myself getting really worked up. And he was like, what's wrong? And I said, I don't know, I think I'm getting a cold sore. And he was like, well, why? And, like you were fine a moment ago. And he totally saw the energy shift in me just from walking through that crowd of people. And so with your social obligations, what you can be doing with them is you can be going out and mingling with a whole bunch of people, and some strangers and some are friends, and you can be giving away a lot of your energy. So that's what I call, like especially if you're quite a giver and you're someone who really tries to help people, you can be giving it away, and that takes away from your energy and your self-love. Or you can just be absorbing masses of energy from other people. And neither of these scenarios are good. And both of these scenarios can make it very difficult for you to pull your energy back into your center and back into you, so that you've got the clarity and direction to take your next steps, but also so that you can receive your spiritual guidance so that you can move forward. So now, obviously, we all live in the real world here, and you can laugh at me and say, well, Sal, I have to go to my mother-in-law's this weekend for a barbecue, and I've got kids, and I've got, all these social obligations, and I totally acknowledge that. But what I would suggest you do is start looking at what you think you have to do with social obligations and what you feel like you don't really have to do, but you're choosing to do because you don't want to feel bad. You don't want to feel guilty. So when I first started my business, I was working a lot of different jobs at the same time and building up clients, and I kept kind of falling off the wagon of my, manifestation goals and purposes, because I would go out with a lot of my friends and we'd go out drinking and partying, and it was like I'd kind of get these really big bursts of moving forward and having all these great ideas, and then I would go out with my friends and I would crash, and it would take me a few days to kind of get over that. And even if I hadn't drunk a lot, it would take me a few days to just get over the conversations and getting involved in other people's dramas or whinging about politics. And hi Rachel, what was that? I understand this. I've been working on where I start, and I always felt others' energies. Absolutely. Like others' energies, they can just knock us and distract us right off the path. And this also includes, funnily enough, being constantly exposed to the Facebook feed, like being exposed to whatever anyone's going on about in Facebook, especially if there's negativity. And so I suggest trying to take a break when you're feeling vulnerable. Now, I know you can't just cut off all your friends, and it's not about cutting off all your friends and your family. It's just about acknowledging those times when you're vulnerable and you're struggling to stay positive, and you really know you need all the strength you can get, and not, whittling it away by going out and interacting with others and getting drained by that exposure to others' energies and whatever's going on for other people. And so this is a really clear way. And again, just be discerning with yourself. Like if a friend texts you and says, oh, do you want to go out for dinner on Friday night? And you're thinking, look, I really want to wake up on Saturday and work on my goal. And, I'm doubting myself right now, and I'm feeling vulnerable, and I'm feeling like maybe I don't even know if I'm on the right path. Then that's not the kind of energy you want to take out when you go out with a friend, because you're most likely not to feel any better after that, unless obviously it's a great friend who's really super supportive. But usually you're probably going to feel like you're just giving away a lot of energy and, maybe absorbing some of their negative energy, and then you come home and feel like you've taken 2 steps back. So the Hermit card and this role of solitude, it's about going within, and whether that's meditation or going for a walk in nature or just taking some time out on your own and trying not to get distracted by other people or television or Facebook or any other dramas, and just being able to listen to that inner voice to just know what to do for the next step. And if you're struggling with that, please ask your angels to help you. Say, listen, I'm really struggling to get my head just calm. Ask your angels, particularly Archangel Raphael, to come in and just help you have a calm sense of being able to be on your own for a bit and just take a few minutes to go, what is it I want and what is it I need to know? And by doing that, you will refresh and revigorate, and you won't feel like you're giving away so much of your energy. So I'm now finding, the more I've done psychic work and working with clients and teaching psychic development, that I'm now so super precious about going out and associating. And it's not that I want to let go of my old friends, because I don't. I love them so dearly. But I know that if I'm really feeling fragile, then I've just got to say no. Like, I'm sorry, I can't go to that party. I'm sorry, I can't come to this. I'm sorry. I need to rest, or, whatever. I'm really busy. And it doesn't feel nice to say no to people, but it's a way of protecting me so that I stay positive and motivated. Because I know, especially if I've got friends and family members that are just not in that realm that I'm in, like they're not doing what I'm doing, they're not starting their own business, they're not working on their own business, they're living maybe the normal everyday life of being employed and just paying off the mortgage, then they're not going to get where I'm coming from anyway. And I'm going to feel like, no one's really understanding me anyway. So it's actually better in those moments to just go in and be by yourself and find your own strength and courage again until you feel like you want to go back out there in the world. And as I said, just being clear with crowds that, just if you walk in and start feeling yucky, it could be that you've picked up on someone's dark energy. And you can clear that by going back and sitting under a tree, or, go for a swim or do something like that. But that will help you just being aware of trying to avoid too many people when you are trying to manifest and you're really struggling to get that focus back. So I hope this has helped you today with staying positive and on your journey. And I hope this guidance has really helped you with being able to stay focused and to bring your energy back into yourself while you're manifesting your goals. This is Sal Jade from the Psychic Healing Academy, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.